everyone. Happy Wednesday. I know it's late, but if you're online, just say hi and I'll say hi back so I don't feel so lonely, but that's okay. I just wanted to come on tonight and tell you a bit about why I recommend that you wake your sleeping baby or toddler, because it's really important. So we want to encourage your baby to take really good naps, get the right amount of sleep during the day, and ultimately sleep well overnight. We also want to ensure that they settle to sleep easily at bedtime. Nothing worse than an unsettled, grumpy baby who just won't go to sleep. Yes, very, very hard. If they're overtired, they are not going to sleep well because they simply are not tired enough. If they are undertired, they're not going to sleep well because they are not tired enough. Whereas if they're overtired, they haven't slept well during the day, so their cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone, have risen, and it's going to be super hard to get them to sleep and for them to stay asleep as well because the cortisol wakes them up. So I just wanted to explain about the fact that there are two natural rhythms that work together to get us sleeping, and these are the circadian rhythm, which is our body clock, and the sleep-wake homeostat as well. And the sleep-wake homeostat is an internal system that operates as a timer, and it generates sleep drive or sleep pressure and regulates sleep intensity. So when we sleep, the sleep pressure goes down, and when we're awake, our sleep pressure goes up and up and up and up and up and up, so that we get tired. Okay, so the other thing is that we have a circadian rhythm, which is our 24-hour biological clock that is entrained or set by sleep, food, and light. So it's really important because it can influence sleep-wake cycles, hormone releases, eating habits and digestion, body temperature, and lots of other important bodily functions. And it's pretty much set, okay? So you can't really change it, and that's why when you travel, if you cross a couple of different time zones, you get jet lag because it takes a couple of days for your body to get used to the fact that it's, going into a new circadian rhythm. If your baby is not waking and not napping at consistent times and at the right times each day, they can feel jet lagged, because what the internal body clock is telling them to do is not in conjunction with the external clock. So the circadian rhythm tells us and tells our bodies what the optimum time to sleep is. If sleep-wake homeostat, which was the first one that I mentioned, does not match our baby's circadian rhythm, settling our babies to sleep is going to be a real battle. So naps are not great, and neither is nighttime sleep. So we want your baby to sleep at a time that their sleep pressure or urge is at the highest, and that it also meets the circadian rhythm at the time that is telling our baby to go to sleep. And settling babies is going to be super easy if that happens, which is awesome. So what can you do about this? Because it's all good having the information, but what can you actually do? So you can limit your baby's sleep after 3 p.m. In the evening around bedtime, melatonin levels are rising and cortisol levels are dropping along with body temperature. So this is our circadian rhythm saying, now is the prime time to go to sleep. If your baby had a long nap and their sleep drive is low, your baby will be grumpy and unsettled, because the circadian rhythm is saying go to sleep, but they simply are not tired enough to do it, okay? So we want those systems to meet at the same point so that our babies are easy to settle to sleep, and so they sleep well. Hey Kim, how are you? Our babies have biological sleep windows during the time where our circadian rhythm is telling them to go to sleep. And if there's no sleep drive or not enough sleep pressure, they're going to be hard to settle. They'll catnap and they won't take good naps. So the myth about never waking a sleeping baby had, hey Caitlin, how you going? The myth about never waking a sleeping baby had no scientific understanding of the body's natural rhythms. So when I work with you, I work to create the best situation possible for your child you know, backed by the scientific evidence. Hey, Ali, everyone's joining just as I'm about to end, but that's okay, all good. Hopefully you'll go back and watch it. So I'm going to pop some links in the comments below that may be of interest. So I've got an ebook on 7 common napping mistakes, and that's a great read about, you know, what not to do in regards to naps. If you feel that you're after a sleep solution, I'm also going to pop the link in there. You know, if you're finding that you're just struggling, you're overwhelmed, there's too much information out there and you just need someone to give it to you straight, basically, you can have a look and get more information. And then the last thing I wanted to say as well is that I'm holding a seminar at Chewett Hill Community Centre on the 12th of October. That's my top 10 secrets to get your baby sleeping, and that's for ages 3 to 15 months. So I'm going to pop the link in there too so that you can buy tickets if you would like to get some more information. And if you have any questions, even after I've ended the live, please just comment and ask me a question, and I'll, you know, hopefully be able to help you out if it's a simple question. Otherwise, I hope that you're all having a lovely Wednesday evening, and I will see you all soon. Okay, bye.